2 months from today, Minnesota lawmakers will go back to the 2015 session. In Tuesday's election, Governor Dayton was reelected, and the DFL maintained control of the Senate. Republicans, however, took back the House of Representatives that they controlled just 2 years ago. Back then, they battled Governor Dayton to a budget standoff and a 17-day government shutdown. Dayton says it's up to Republicans to prove they won't consider it again.
We'll have to see if they're willing to take a more responsible tack. I hope they will. And I'm certainly willing to do my part, but it takes two to tango, and, can't dance alone.
The new House majority says it has no immediate plans to press the issues they campaigned against. Those include changes at MNsure, repealing high income tax rates, or stopping the controversial Senate office building.
We really are dedicated to coming here to St. Paul. We want to roll up our sleeves and get to work for Minnesotans on the problems that they care about. If Democrats are on the same page, we're going to get along just fine.
Republicans tell us they took back the House majority because Minnesota Democrats were metro-centric and did not pay enough attention to rural Minnesota. Governor Dayton says he survived the Republican tidal wave because the state's economy is doing so well.
The mother of the boy, Adrian Peterson, was charged with abusing, hopes the NFL won't punish him anymore. Peterson pleaded no contest to reduce charges this week, hurting one of his sons in Texas last spring. Police and doctors said Peterson whipped the boy with a stick, causing a number of cuts and bruises. As part of the plea deal, the running back has to pay a fine, do some community service. Child's mother said she agrees with that decision and said she, quote, knows that Mr. Peterson loves their son very much and has confidence that he will remain an involved parent with their son throughout his life. The Vikings benched Peterson while his court case played out. At this point, it is unclear what the team and what the NFL plan to do next.
Police have a warning for people who get packages delivered to their homes. One homeowner in Champlin used a surveillance camera to catch someone stealing a large package that had just been dropped off. This is one of 2 reported thefts in Champlin last Friday and Saturday. There was a similar theft in Brooklyn Center. Melissa Juergens posted the video on the Champlin Community Facebook page.
People are saying they think they have seen this person. So it's only a matter of time. Social media and this community and how close-knit we are, sharing the story, it's only a matter of time.
Police tell us they identified one of the thieves by matching his image in this video to the photo ID of a man who sold a vacuum cleaner to a pawn shop in Coon Rapids. That was what was in that stolen package. An adorable baby otter is making hearts melt all across the country this morning.
The newborn was found abandoned and crying along the Pacific coast near Santa Cruz, California. Pup 681, as they call her, spent 4 weeks at an aquarium in Monterey before she was transferred last week to Shedd Aquarium in Chicago. 5-week-old fur ball weighs just under 6 pounds. Now, southern sea otters are endangered. They normally spend their first 8 months under their mother's care. So now trainers are playing that role, teaching her how to groom, how to feed. Eventually, they'll teach her how to dive. But they are being careful about being too attached. They still want her to act like an otter, so they're trying not to get too cuddly with her. They want her to be the same as a wild animal in captivity, but not, become like a little pet.
Right. Because otters actually can be a little mean.
Can they?
They can lash out a little bit.
So you want to keep a little of that meanness going, but you don't want them to become like a cat.
They can look, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't want them cuddled in your lap.
Right. Well, that's tough. Be hard to resist that little cute otter, that's for sure.